Today, I'm going to share with you strategies and the foundation of a game plan that you can use as a student athlete to take control, take charge of your recruiting process. Over the last 35 years, I have helped thousands of families navigate the college recruiting process. Just this year alone, I worked with 8 families, and those student athletes will be attending schools and universities such as Baylor, Air Force Academy, Lehigh, Vanderbilt University, University of Dayton, Amherst College, Babson College, and Bates College. What do all those parents have in common and all those student athletes have in common? They had a game plan. To get noticed in today's college athletic landscape really takes physicality. It takes a business card of your body to show college coaches that you are prepared to compete at their level beyond high school. This is not just a Division I topic or issue. This is going to be a waterfall effect that is going to spread and disperse talent across all levels, all divisions of college athletics. The calling card for your student athlete is physical growth and development. For many decades, a lot of athletes would find their way to competitive travel athletics during their high school years, often being consumed from tournament to tournament, showcase to showcase. Those days are not as relevant as they used to be. Now we are finding at the college level, as well as some of the higher level high school boarding schools, many student athletes are taking their off season as well as their summer not playing in high school and spending those days, weeks, and months in the weight room, giving them the edge to be physically and mentally prepared to be a college caliber student athlete. Don't chase competitive AAU or travel athletics. Spend more time finding the right strength, nutrition, and mental performance coaches that will help give your student athlete an edge. Next, you want to leverage the camp. Used to be the days of the showcases and traveling and kind of herd effect where you rattle in with 100 to 200 athletes and lots of coaches would be out there. Those days are going to be wrapping up. And what's going to take their place is more emphasis on the college camp. A lot of camps have multiple college coaches from multiple programs across all levels, meaning you could go to a University of Richmond baseball camp, a Stanford baseball camp, and at that camp could be Harvard, could be one of the NESCAT schools, the Patriot League school. Those types of camps that are specific to either high-level academics or elite-level athletics. You may see multiple coaches attend and work and coach at those camps. Next, master communications. Write down schools that you are interested in as a student athlete and then clearly communicate your intention to attend camps with the college coaches with a personalized email addressed to the specific coach, recruiting coordinator, and let them know why your student athlete is attending that camp. The email should come directly from your student athlete. Mom, dad, don't take this lead. Allow your student athlete to construct and send that email, why it matters and why they're attending their camp. Allowing your student athlete be driven, to have a purpose, to be communicating clearly, conveying their processes and why they want to be a student athlete at that university is going to separate your student athlete from the mass. Do not blanket email all college coaches with a generic email with a transcript and a video. Also, do not leave this to a recruiting service to handle. This is a personal matter that requires a personal touch that college coaches will be able to see through the minute they read your student athlete's email or direct message via social media. Emphasize strong communication skills between student athlete and college coach. Next, follow up on those lines of communication. Don't hear back from a college coach right away, send a follow-up email. Do not say, hey, I haven't heard from you in a few weeks or a few days. Make sure you say, Coach, my name is Walter Beede, and I had sent you an email previously dated on November 14th, and I really want to follow up because I have a strong desire to attend your upcoming college camp. I want to make sure that I'm communicating with you prior to that camp. I have a strong interest in Vanderbilt University as I feel that its engineering program is exactly what I am seeking with regard to my academic experience, and I feel feel that my athletic skill sets fit Vanderbilt University. Don't just let it sit there and drift and assume that coaches, they read your email or they're just not following up. Next, I want to emphasize the balance of blending athletics and academic. The combination of the academics is ultimately what we're trying to do. We're trying to trade athletic ability and maximize the academic excellence dynamic of a college or university. Understand that the vast majority, 99% of all college athletes, are going to earn a living, a profession away from their sport of choice, and college is going to allow them to be as polished academically, communication-wise, and prepare them for a future as a parent, as a spouse, an employee, or even as an employer. Next, common pitfalls. You want to avoid these. Do not leave your recruiting to somebody else's inactivity. You need to be proactive. And when I say someone else's inactivity, do not just leave it on the onus of your high school coach, your travel coach. Don't leave it in the hands of a random recruiting service that does not have a personal relationship or rapport with that particular school, university, or coaching staff. Make sure that you clearly convey consistently, concisely why you have an interest in that program. Send up-to-date video. Send up-to-date transcripts. Make sure you're registered with the clearinghouse and submit the schools that you're interested in, so all of your test scores, all of your transcripts are sent directly to those admissions offices, to those colleges or universities. College coaches get thousands of emails, thousands, over the course of a month. Last pitfall I want to bring your attention to is don't be that person that has good skill set but does not have the ability to impact physically in your sport. Make sure that you share with those college coaches your strength training program, your nutrition, your caloric intake. Make sure that they know that you make a concerted daily effort to be a college student athlete and that you are on the path to being prepared as a freshman when your feet hit the ground to be an active participant within their sport. Make sure that you are allowing for the opportunity for exposure with regard to the camps as well as potential tournaments that may be taking place on these college campuses. Understand one of the biggest pitfalls that many student athletes make across all sports is they seek exposure opportunities, but in reality, they're actually getting exposed. Meaning coaches look to cross athletes off as opposed to put athletes on. The only way you're going to get put on a list of potential follow student athletes is to be prepared physically, be prepared mentally, and make sure your skill set is always being maintained. Work on weaknesses. Look for weaknesses. Get an evaluation from someone that you trust, that's an independent, that has no skin or monetary involvement with your student athlete, a former college player, a former college coach, a former professional athlete, a former professional scout or coach. They are evaluators of talent. They are independent. They have no skin in the game. Make sure that you are taking control of your student athlete's future. Parents, I've been doing this for over 35 years. I have helped thousands of athletes attend colleges across all of the United States. I've helped student athletes from Canada. I've helped student athletes from Norway. I've helped student athletes from Puerto Rico. You can see it on my channel. You can listen to the myriad of college coaches that join me every single week. Listen to what they're saying. Take control and take action. Reach out to me if you have a question. Hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified when I do additional content on this topic. Comment down below with your questions that you would like me to answer. But more important, take a few minutes. Look at some of the parent testimonials that you'll be able to find on my channel. Listen to how I've helped them and let me help you and your student athlete find the right fit for their future.